Hello students, this is Professor Del Russo. I know that students from time to time have difficulty opening various file types in your browser. I want to show you the most common one, the PDF file, and how you might troubleshoot that so that you can open it easily. Now of course, if you just click on the link, I'm at Quality Paper here on the right top, or click on this link, State versus Crandall, typically the PDF should open, and it should open within your browser or within your application that you have selected. Sometimes that doesn't work. I've had other screencasts where I've showed you, and I'll show you again, how to download it to your desktop. Simply go to the link, right click on it, and select Save Link As. A dialog box should pop up and prompt you to save it as an Acrobat document or an Adobe document or some other PDF type document. And then you simply hit save and save it to your computer and then open it. That's one way to troubleshoot it. Another way that's a little bit more involved is to use your browser to make sure that it is set up properly. I'm in Firefox now, and I'm going to go into Tools, which is at the top of your browser. You can't see it here, but simply click on Tools. The box will open and you can see the selection options. Click on Options, and then you have to click on Applications. It may have been here on Main. Make sure you go to the right in the top bar here and select Applications. Then you need to find PDFs. And Adobe, beginning with an A, is easy to find within Firefox. Here's the Adobe kinds of documents and forms. So if you are going to make a decision about what application to use to open your PDF, this is where you do it. So here it says Always Ask. I'm going to change that to use Adobe Acrobat in Firefox. Here, Adobe Acrobat Forms, use Adobe Acrobat in Firefox. Use Adobe Acrobat 8.1. I'm going to change that. You see, you can change the application or action that happens when you click on a link of a particular kind. And Adobe documents are .pdf. So you might want to play around with this. If it uses Adobe Acrobat, you might want to change it to try something else. If it uses Adobe Reader, you might want to have Firefox open it. Play around with this, change it to a different application, and then see if it works. I'm going to hit cancel. Next, we're going to take a look at Internet Explorer. We are now in Internet Explorer, and the process is similar, but not exactly the same. Of course, you can click and open, right click, and select Save Target As, and look for a place to save that on your computer. It's a PDF file, and you can save it using that dialog. I'm going to cancel that. The other way is to modify how Internet Explorer opens PDFs or whatever kind of file format your browser. Internet Explorer is your browser. Firefox is a browser. So you may have to change how the browser reacts to the file format. And the most popular, as I said earlier, is PDF. You see that all over Blackboard and in your studies. Again, you can't see this, but go up to Tools. Here it says Internet Options within Internet Explorer. And the process is a little bit different from Firefox. Instead of Applications, you look up top and click on the tab Programs. And here you want to go to the bottom and click Set Programs. And what we're doing here is the same thing we did in Firefox. We're going to change what the browser does when we click on a file type, specifically here, the PDF. And it says here, associate a file type or protocol with the program. Click on that, and it takes a little while to load. Again, it's a little different than Firefox, but it's the same process. And you need to find PDF here. I don't think Internet Explorer has it under Adobe, so it's not going to be under A. I think it's going to be under the extension, which is PDF. And I'm just dragging. And here is PDF over on the left. There's PDF. That's the file format we want to tell Internet Explorer to act upon in a certain way. Now you'll notice here in my Internet Explorer, the PDF file is opened using Internet Explorer. That means it'll open right in the browser. That's not ideal for me, so I'm going to change that. I've been thinking about changing this, and I'm going to. I'm going to click on it, and I want to use Adobe, the program that is used to create PDFs and to edit them. I'm going to change it by coming up here and clicking, and I'm going to select Adobe Acrobat. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to take a second to make that change. And now whenever you click on a PDF file on my browser, it's going to open with Adobe Acrobat 8.1, and there it is. The PDF now is associated with Adobe Acrobat, and it'll open in a separate window using Adobe Acrobat. Most of you don't have Acrobat. That's a more sophisticated kind of PDF program. Everyone should have the free Adobe Reader. So most of you will come here and make your selection and select Adobe Reader. Then hit close. I recommend Xing out, closing your browser, and then starting over again. That is closing Internet Explorer and then opening it again. Make sure those changes take place. And that might solve some of the problems students are having.